Let's make some automatic outdoor lights. Tired of these timers where you have to put the individual times in and you're constantly having to change them throughout the year? Well, so was I. Let's fix that up. The method I've chosen to do this is just to buy myself a Wi-Fi switch, and it's a smart switch, so I can hook this thing up to an app to run my lights. Now, why did I go this way? Once you program sunrise and sunset to turn this thing on and off, it's going to simply adapt throughout the year. Set it once, forget it, and it's going to work on its own. So that's the method I've chosen to go with. Take a quick look at the switch here. It's a Meross switch. It's got 4 wires at the back. Your green is your ground, white's the neutral, the black is the line in, so the power, and then the brown is the line out, or that's the one that's going to go up to your light to actually turn it on. So here's the before of how it looks like outside of my switch setup, and the after. You can see it there on the right hand side. The cool thing about this thing is if the lights are off, the little bottom circle there actually is an LED that lights up. To get the switch identified, you just need the Meross app, and it picked it up right away. After that, I can put it on my SmartThings and do with it what I want. Now, method number 1 to get this switch automated is to use SmartThings. And to do that, just click on Automate and the plus sign to add a new condition, and put your if statements in there, and then the then statement at the bottom. Now, I've already made one here, but I'll go through what I set up here. So I just chose the time there to be every day on this statement, and the front door also has to have motion for this one to activate. So if those 2 conditions are met as a yes or a true, then the exterior front door is going to go on, and you can see I gave it a time limitation there of 15 minutes. So that's method number 1. Super quick, super easy. Something I will say about this is if you do want it to just be on with sunset and sunrise, you need another condition other than just the time in this app. And this is why I chose to do mine inside of WebCORE. So learning WebCORE, that's another whole different thing. But I'll show you the piston that I started up in WebCORE to make this work. So I made a new piston inside WebCORE. First thing we're going to do is we're going to add an if action. Add a condition and physical device. Now, if your physical device, it doesn't show up in this list, which it won't if you just install this thing. As you can see here, if you just install this thing, it's not going to show up. I have my 4 Ecobee devices and sensors there, but I don't have the exterior front switch installed. So to add that, easy way to do this is to go onto your smartphone, and I do have WebCORE enabled on my phone already, so I'm going to go into the WebCORE part of my smartphone, click on available devices again, and it's in group number 3. There you see it, the wired switches. Click on that, and here you can see the switches. I just put in a bunch of actually Wi-Fi stuff. So I'm going to click on the exterior front and click on done, and next again, and that'll take me through, and that should now be available. So let's go back to WebCORE and take a peek. Alright, back in WebCORE now, you can see we got that front switch available. I'm going to use the status there of did not change for a value of 15 minutes. And I'm going to add that condition. If this is true, I'm going to add another condition under a virtual device of date and time, and is between, and I'm going to go sunrise to sunset here for the presets and add that. Now if that's true, we're going to add the action to that switch of turning it off. So this is just quickly going through the status here. So it's going to take a look at this switch every 15 minutes. If the status of the switch has not changed, it's then going to see if the time is between sunrise and sunset. Now if that's true, it's going to turn the switch off, and so that's during the daytime. And if it's false, we want that switch to go on. So let's build that rest of that part in. So we click on false here and select that switch again, the exterior front, and we're going to turn that thing on and add that. That's it. There's all the code that you need for it. Once you have that built in, you just need to click on save, and that piston will become live. Now you can build any variables you want in here as well. If you were to start out here with a top level command like the date and time between sunrise and sunset, there's nothing to start the piston and you're going to get an error. I'll show you what that looks like on another screen here. You're going to get this error at the top here. The piston needs something to call it. So what we'll call a piston in WebCORE? Any physical device. So any action you start with a physical device, we'll call a piston. So that's why the exterior front status did not change in the last 15 minutes. That's why that line is up there. Great, let's save this thing and let's see if it worked. And as I can see, I turned the corner here and the lights are already on. Perfect. I'm filming this in the morning. The lights are off, so I know it's turned them off automatically as well. Nothing to this. As for exactly what time it comes on, it's going to be interesting to see how it picks up the sunrise and sunset. Like the video? Did I miss something? Comment down below if I did. If you want to see other content like this, let me know. Like what you see, help you out, give it a thumbs up, and hopefully we'll see you again next time.